Morning, Jimmy Crotto speaking. Yesterday I read the speech of the Roman pontiff with journalists he communicated after his trip to Kazakhstan on the World um, Conference of Religions and was asked about China, where Bishop Zen, the head of the Roman Catholic in Taiwan, is under trial. And Pope said that China is a country with 1,000 years history, thousands of years, must not be in a hurry, let us wait, and so on and so forth. But it's nonsense. First of all, historically speaking, China has the same amount of thousands years as any other country. So Turkey, Syria, Israel are also countries with 1,000 years history. Because what was on the territory of the present China, well, 7,000 years ago, it was not China. It's the first point. So Chinese enjoy exaggerating their history, their anciency. It's quite usual for the archaic society. Absolutely. Any society in antiquity thought about itself as the most ancient and as the only one society, the only one humankind, the only one nation under God and under the Son. No problem. But what is much more important is that after the communist, due to the communist rule, after Mao came to power, no China. The same can be said about Italy under Mussolini, Germany under Hitler, or Argentina in 70s when the present pontiff was the head of the Argentinian Roman Catholics during the war dictatorship. You see, any dictatorship kills not only people, but history also. Totalitarian China is not the China of Kunzi, of Dao, of ancient traditions, and so on and so forth. It's just the hole in the history, the empty place in history. And at any way, human Bishop Zen, because even Bishop is still a human, although I think many feminists will disagree. Though we have a human who is under trial unjustly, and we know that this trial cannot be just because this is the communist trial, the dictatorship's trial. And he is in the same boat with the Pope. So defend him, don't betray him. But this is the age-long tradition of the Rome, to betray in order to wage negotiations with this unjust justice, to betray co-believers in order to have talks with despotism in a vain hope to gain some preferences for these very co-believers. And we see the result. The amount of Roman Catholics diminishes in the world, is diminishing, because all these talks are null and void. But popes of the 19th or 18th century who waged such talks, null and void, they are dead. They cannot respond. This is what I call historical irresponsibility. It's all just an empty talks about we are responsible, we are popes. No, you're just humans. And in your death, you cannot respond to answer to anything. So when we see a man, a woman who needs help, let us not speak about big ideas, 1,000 years, millenniums, ancient civilizations. Let us help to this very human. It will be according to the Lord's commandment and to our conscience. Jimmy Krotov, Moscow. Bye.